Hello everyone, we have Volume 1 deck. This is the earliest in the OCG Yu-Gi-Oh! As it gets. It is Volume 1, the very first core set booster pack of the OCG. Not a lot of cards, but a fun format, and we're playing a very spicy duel this time because a lot of people who play Volume 1 format will sometimes play with the card Cannon, the Sword Mistress. Because that was a card released around the same time, a little bit later at the national tournament. The first duel, we're not going to play Cannon, but the loser gets to side in Cannon. So by possibly Game 3, we will have that version too. So it's pretty exciting. So this should be fun. There's not many people who play early OCG stuff, so hopefully...
we're also playing the original rules.
Yes. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this, and maybe we'll have more. But yeah, we'll be playing with the original rules. Now, with the original rules, Tribute Summoning did not exist by this point. So the two cards in Volume 1 that were high-level monsters were just for rarity's sake, which was Dark Magician and Gaia the Fierce Knight. So we can play them like the anime. It's basically Duel's Kingdom rules. The other rule that we're playing with the official rules is that you can activate or set one spell or trap per turn. So this is going to limit the use of like dark holes and equips and stuff like that. There is another thing about self-destruction text, but we're not going to be playing with that. It's just kind of like a weird quality of life thing. I will summon Dark Gray. You may be kind of familiar with some of these cards. Dark Gray looks like it's entirely gray if you ask me.
Interesting.
Yes, I have no idea how this is gonna be, but I will trap hole.
I assumed
your Gaia. Yeah, it's an interesting format. Just knowing like the weird small pool. Like, there's definitely a tier of cards. You got your Dark Magician and your Gaia, but then you have a bottom, like a B tier, which is like Silver Fang, Hitatsumi Giant, Mammoth Graveyard.
I mean, I'd say based on it being the only trap hole is pretty good. Fisher seems pretty good.
Yeah, the backward cards are pretty good. There's a lot of equipped cards, so there is some variety to be had with how many equips, how little, how more you want to play them. Let's see. I will summon Dark Magician. So
I mean, you had to assume.
Yeah, so like there are decks that you would see more of, like more people play, but you can't have your own type of deck per se. I mean, obviously there are ones better than others. But...
I mean, I always thought original release Yugi and Kaiba deck or TCG is like, wow, this is old school Yu-Gi-Oh beatdown, but this is old school Yu-Gi-Oh beatdown.
Yeah, this is old as it gets. Actually, with the 1700, with the original DM tournament.
Whoop.
That
you said
was,
that back over here.
Yeah,
thank you.
I suppose I'll let you. Yeah, with that national tournament, they actually didn't play with Volume 1 because there just wasn't enough cards really for like a meta game by that point. Kind of like how we didn't see a World Championship till 2003. They actually played with the video game. I don't remember if it was Duel Monsters 1 or 2, but yeah, they actually used the video game for that first big tournament. Okay, let's see here. I will fissure your timbers, and I'll summon Silver Fang. I just love a meta where Silver Fang, Hitatsumi Giant, and Mammoth Graveyard are meta relevant. Honestly, I kind of prefer this Volume 1 over Volume 1 plus Cannon personally, because you have a little bit more even cards. But
yeah,
like,
that's true.
Cannon is just fun,
I just think it's funny that would have been the game-breaking...
Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry.
A game-breaking card when it came out.
Yeah, it was just... I mean, it wasn't game-breaking, but it definitely tipped the scale. And this wasn't like it was released in a pack. It was two people who attended the tournament, so it wasn't even like the winners. The winners got much better cards. They received, depending on which ranking they had, there was a Blackluster Soldier, Miyotoko. This big old guy with a big old eye shoots a nasty ray beam right at ya. Yeah, they got Blackluster. So the winners got Blackluster Soldier, Zero the Mant, Super War Lion, and Fiend's Mirror in normal monster types. it's some people question if Blackluster Soldier exists, I think, but that seems to be the first place winner, with the others being like 2, 3, 4 copies. Okay. Kagemusha. Yeah, a lot of these cards you'll notice were from Legend of Blue Eyes, which makes sense. A lot of anime-inspired.
These are also all cards I vividly remember using in the GBA games. Reshef and I can't remember the other one. Reshef Destruction and...
Actually, Volume 1 was in the early video games. I believe it was the Dark Magician pack. If you ever got those packs in the games and thought, hey, these cards are kind of mostly trash, that's why. Oh, geez, I wonder what I'm setting. Oh, attack. But since I set a card, it's not like I could activate anything else. I mean, not like there's any high defensive cards in the game by this point. Like, there are some that are higher than a lot of the weaker monsters. Because most of the C tier cards are like 800, 700 attack, and then D tier is like everything else in the set. With Dark Hole and Fissure at 3, you don't want to commit too much to the field. I feel like I gotta start pushing for something here. And I think you could have set, like... No, because you can't set anything that would... Yeah, I'll attack with Silver Fang.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything with more defense than attack.
No, there's nothing higher than 2100.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have set Gaia, but I mean...
And even with, like,
weird
the weaker monsters, I don't think anything's higher than, like, maybe 1,000... 900 for sure. No, that's fine.
You should have. You'd
Fangs, yo.
Which tells me it might not actually be Trap Hole.
There's a 1,500 attack monster. I just want to see what you can do.
I mean, I don't think you pull off hype plays.
Hole.
Okay. Interesting.
Some Dark Magician attack.
Okay. Unnecessary, but you know, it's something.
You know, I thought about him like, I wasn't thinking about Beast Fangs, to be honest. But it's funny that's the first equip card we saw.
Yeah. All right. So now I get.
You get to side in Kanan and whatever else you want to side in. I have no need to side in anything. This is the second version of my deck. I'll probably post more on my Patreon, like actual decks on my OCG channel I have on there. So definitely become a part of that, because that's kind of where I'm posting my deck profiles nowadays. So we may see just the power of Kanan, and hey, maybe we'll even do like a full-blown like Nationals thing with some of the vanilla normal monster versions of the rituals. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we'll end up doing like more volumes or the boosters, you know, like Series 1 kind of stuff. Because there's actually a lot. But, you know, I guess it depends if this other OCG stuff is well received. Because for the most part, it's pretty well received, like OCG content, which, as I've mentioned in other videos, I'm trying to do more of.
Some light siding. I don't think it's really that important, but we'll see.
Yeah, watch you just not draw into Kanan. It's possible.
Normal summon a big monster.
Tatsumi Giant. That's one card I wish we got an alternate art of. 1,200
with
attack.
Thick, powerful arms made for delivering punishing blows.
He delivers. I also
It's not DiGiorno. It's a Tatsumi Giant.
It's a Cyclops.
Your mammoth graveyard just got buried. But
just wait till I fuse it with the living arrow.
Oh, I love when you do that.
Blue Eyes Ultimate from the inside out. Unfortunately, there's no like battle traps or stuff.
I mean, there's literally one trap. It's Trap Hole.
Like, it would have been cool if they added something, I suppose, like...
Negate attack, maybe?
Like...
Well, I know that was later, but I'm just thinking...
Wabaku.
Like, yeah.
Or even...
I'm just thinking of something like very low level.
Reinforcements, like something from, like, LOB Yugi Kaiba decks. I will summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. Ooh, okay, so you burned through 2 trap holes so far. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate Fissure.
Okay.
Because I don't want to take too much. DMG. And since he has lower attack, like if you summon something else, I would just destroy that lower monster anyway. Dark Gray. It's just a sheep.
Dark Greg?
Greg? I summon Greg.
Entirely Greg. This beast has rarely been seen by mortal eyes.
Greg, the dark one. But also my trusty Dark Magician, and I'll attack.
I activate trap
1700. Not in my house. I'll set a card in my turn. Ooh, there's the Fissure. Fissure me timbers. Silver Fang. Yeah, it's scary because it's like any not garbage monster. It's like, all right.
It is interesting. Basically, any target the trap hole could affect, or not? Trap hole could affect is worth using trap hole on, pretty much.
Yeah, it really makes you think like how to do stuff, how to like when to activate trap hole and destruction cards. Because you only have so many, and there are a lot of cards that can be threatening. You'll destroy my The Furious Sea King. I've always liked his art. I don't know what it is.
I like it too. He was always somebody I used in the games too, because you could get him, I think, from in Reshef, you could get it from dueling the dual computer and anteing. And early in the game, I remember using those in Thunder Kid a lot, like because I don't know if you remember in those games you had like an amount of points that a deck could have, and each card is worth. Yeah, those were annoying.
That and Sacred Cards had that deck points.
Sacred Cards, that was it. Yeah. Those are the two. It was on a dual pack I got from the Scholastic Book Fair of all places. No, it wasn't the book fair. It was one of those, like, you know, the mailers that come.
Oh yeah,
like the once a month thing.
I loved those.
I got that and a double pack of SpongeBob games one time. I was always so excited to see a Game Boy Advance game in there, and it's just like it's not that exciting, but it felt exciting to see it.
Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, absolutely. Legendary sword on Kagemusha. I always like Kagemusha too. I don't know, just like those like monochromatic looking cards.
Oh, that was yeah.
Yeesh. Not even Kanan yet, I'm getting my ass kicked.
I mean, that's why I was willing to burn my trap holes early. I had two, that does help, and I had the Fissure, so I was like, if I can get control early, I feel like that's good.
Nemorika with Book of Secret Arts.
Okay. Crashing it into Kagemusha?
Yeah, I'll crash into Kagemusha. I'm struggling here.
I assume trap hole this time.
Yeah, I have to.
I can see what you're saying about strategy, though, because I've had him for a long time, but I was waiting until, finally on my turn, you don't have a card, and I'm like, okay, I can kind of get a little bit of momentum. I can burn your trap hole here, so if I pick one up later, I can maybe burn your other trap hole. But yeah, it's a very interesting, I assume, your other trap hole? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it is, like, as caveman as it gets. And in some regards, you could consider the Bandai game better, but, like, there's still strategy. Well, God, I am not drawing any, like, thing. Your Cyclops killed my Cyclops.
Well, isn't that unfortunate?
Oh, isn't that the question of the day? I will crash into Hitatsumi Giant, and then subsequently admit defeat.
All right. Well, not that Kanan helped at all, but you get it now.
Didn't see Kanan, but yeah, I mean, it worked out. Like, it would have been something if I still won.
I mean, with the fact that I never got my Kanan, it really wasn't too much different. I did side out some cards. I got rid of all of the Miyotokus. Kanan was an easy choice to choose that over top of it, and I still have the Dark Gray, so.
All right, I think I'm ready now. I have made my side. I sided in more than Kanan. I decided in a chunk of cards, honestly. Which I will start with a Mammoth Graveyard.
Okay.
Set one card and my turn.
I'll start with Hitotsu.
Ooh, okay. Hitatsumi Giant. Crash.
Bandicoot.
That's okay, because this dinosaur comes back. Yeah, he's not a zombie type. You would think, right?
I would.
Which, hey, you can play a dinosaur. Like, there are... I don't think there's any dinosaur quips in Volume 1, but there is Violet Crystal for zombies, but zombies are not meta at all.
I didn't even notice if there were any zombies. I'm sure that there are.
They're all just weak. weak sauce. Attack for 25. Yeah, like, there's definitely, like, you can make decks that are weak. You can make, like, a more water-themed deck, but, or, like, zombie, but
I considered it, but
they're not going to be good compared to clearly better ratios. Okay.
Ratio. Wow, I've seen this play before.
It's Crash format. Jeez, yeah. It's nothing but crashing. Silver Fang. Okay. Now, can I draw into something that would help me out? The answer!
Hopefully not.
No, not really.
had to check-
Kagemusha and Silver Fang.
I had to check the defenses of the 1200 ones. Okay, I could have done it. I could have. It's all right though.
Yeah. Well, I'll take that, I guess. I will Dark Hold the field. That'll give me an advantage of a +1 at least. Then Hitatsu me attack directly. Hitatsu me attack. Ooh, there it is. There it is. There's the Kanon. Yeah, I gotta trap hold that. See, that immediately shows you just
wrong card.
how scary Kanon can be, because you see that and you're like, oh, that's way different than like a 1200 monster. Like it's the third level of like Dark Magician, Gaia, Kanon, and then everything else. So I'm a Furious Seeking. I'll attack for 800. I did make a water build, but maybe I'll share that at some other time. Okay. That's fine. Take 400. Okay. I'll summon Mammoth Graveyard.
Oh boy.
Boom! Booyakasha. We are crashing everything. Okay.
Crashing this duel with no survivors.
There's gotta be one graveyard in the wreckage, brother. Oh, wait. Yo. You about to see a play? I summon Kagemusha of the Blue Flame, and I'll equip him with Legendary Sword.
Okay.
It says attacks at 1100.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, you can't play a second one, so... Huh?
There is some benefit to that.
Okay.
So should you summon another monster, I would at least take slightly less damage.
I guess that's fair.
Ooh.
I debated doing a second one, but I was like, okay, almost normal summon this guy.
Okay. That's 2k. Youch. I just had the heart of the cards.
Is it Dark Magician?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did have this in my hand, though.
Okay.
But do you know what I drew into, though?
Gaia?
Gaia the Fierce Knight. Oh, exactly 2300. Oh my god. That was heart of the cards.
Was that trap hole face down?
It was.
Okay.